learning how to drown out the constant noise that is such an inseparable part of my life. I don't have to prove anything to anyone. I only have to follow my heart and concentrate on what I want to say to the world. I run my world. You know, equality is a myth, and for some reason, everyone accepts the fact that women don't make as much money as men do. I don't understand that. Why do we have to take a back seat? I can never be safe. I always try and go against the grain. As soon as I accomplish one thing, I just set a higher goal. That's how I've gotten to where I am. If you work hard, whatever you want, it will come to you. I know that's easier said than done, but keep trying. If everything was perfect, you would never learn and you would never grow. Power means happiness. Power means hard work and sacrifice. Don't try to lessen yourself for the world. Let the world catch up to you. My biggest thing is to teach not to focus on the aesthetic. It's really about who you are and the human being that makes you beautiful. Do what you were born to do. You just have to trust yourself. You can't appreciate the good times without the bad ones. If you work hard, whatever you want, it will come to you. I know that's easier said than done, but keep trying. Whenever I'm confused about something, I ask God to reveal the answers to my questions, and He does. Embrace your past, but live for now. Spread positivity, don't matter how big or how small. If I hadn't gone through some of the painful experiences in my life, I would not be me. I truly believe that women should be financially independent from their men. And let's face it, money gives men the power to run the show. It gives men the power to define value. They define what's sexy. And men define what's feminine. It's ridiculous. We have to teach our boys the rules of equality and respect so that as they grow up, gender equality becomes a natural way of life. And we have to teach our girls that they can reach as high as humanly possible. Your self-worth is determined by you. You don't have to depend on someone telling you who you are. The most alluring thing a woman can have is confidence. Women have to take the time to focus on our mental health, take time for self, for the spiritual, without feeling guilty or selfish. Power's not given to you. You have to take it. Take the time to define yourself and define your value. If you're having a hard time doing that, ask yourself, what is something I would say to someone I love? A woman is most beautiful when she smiles. The more you mature, you realize that these imperfections make you more beautiful. Men and women balance each other out, and we have to get to a point where we are comfortable with appreciating each other. I'm over being a pop star. I don't want to be a hot girl. I want to be iconic. I felt like it was time to set up my future, so I set a goal. My goal was independence. I embrace mistakes. They make you who you are. A true diva is graceful and talented and strong and fearless and brave and someone with humility. If you are with the right person, it brings out the best version of you. We are all the same and we all want the same things, the right to be happy, to be just who we want to be, and to love who we want to love. Independence comes from you knowing who you are and you being happy with yourself. I get nervous when I don't get nervous. If I'm nervous, I know I'm going to have a good show. God has a plan and God is in control of everything. I wanted to sell 1 million records, and I sold 1 million records. I wanted to go platinum, and I went platinum. I've been working nonstop since I was 15. I don't even know how to chill out. I always try to be myself. Ever since I was an introverted kid, I'd get on stage and be able to break out of my shell. My daughter introduced me to myself. The reality is, sometimes you lose. And you're never too good to lose, you're never too big to lose, you're never too smart to lose, it happens. If I hadn't gone through some of the painful things in my life, I would not be me. If I weren't performing, I'd be a beauty editor or a therapist. I love creativity, but I also love to help others. My mother was a hairstylist, and they listened to everyone's problems like a beauty therapist. I can never be safe. I always try and go against the grain. As soon as I accomplish one thing, I just set a higher goal. That's how I've gotten to where I am. I love my job, but it's more than that. I need it. I don't like to gamble, but if there's one thing I'm willing to bet on, it's myself. We need to reshape our own perception of how we view ourselves. We have to step up as women and take the lead. Why do you have to choose what type of woman you are? Why do you have to label yourself anything? I only allow myself one day to feel sorry for myself. When I'm not feeling my best, I ask myself, what are you going to do about it? I use the negativity to fuel the transformation into a better me. I think I've realized that business and being polite don't match. You can be fair, but me being polite was not me being fair to myself. You can't put your finger on who I am. I can't put my finger on who I am. One of the things that kept me out of trouble was doing something creative. Creativity can't be judged. My focus is my art, and that's what I love to do. I have to be really passionate in order to do something. I've turned down many things that I just didn't believe in. I don't feel like I have to please anyone. I feel free. I feel like I'm an adult. I'm grown. I can do what I want. I can say what I want. I can retire if I want. That's why I've worked hard.